FodeX.com. Now I'm sitting in front of a giant Buddha statue because I wanted to use it as a reference to talk about different spirituality systems and different gods and different religions. And it's a lot of religions out here. It's a lot of different types of spiritual beliefs, and it's a lot of different gods. Believe it or not, it is more than one God. And even the Bible will tell you this. But the true God name is Jehovah. And it's important that you know that name. Now there's some other interpretations where they call him Yahweh. But I'm not Jewish. You know, I speak English. So I'm not trying to speak Jewish. So Jehovah is a I, I hate to use this term, but it's like a magical name. It's not really the right word I want to use, but there's power in that name when you learn how to use it. And the reason I want you to understand, so I'm gonna give you three scriptures. It's gonna be a really short video. So I'm gonna give you three scriptures. I want you to check them out. And they all basically say the same thing. It's Romans 10:13. It'll tell you everybody who calls on the name of Jehovah will be saved. Now this is an actual quote. He's actually quoting Joel 2:32, which says the same thing. Everybody who calls on the name Jehovah will be saved. You can also find this in Acts 2:24. It says the same thing. Everybody who calls on the name Jehovah will be saved. And when you pray to God, God has a specific name, and it's important that you use that name and not call him God. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like man. It's like me calling you man. Like, well, hey man, what's up, man? Like, my name is not man. You know, my name is my real name. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't respond well. Somebody say, man, come here, man. You're gonna be somebody call you by your name. Now, if you go to what is it, Matthew 7:21, Jesus even tell you, he says, not everybody saying Lord, Lord is gonna be saved. You know, this is key because most when you read the King James version of the Bible, every time the word Jehovah where it's supposed to be written, they don't use the word Jehovah. They put the word Lord, Lord, in capital letters. You see what I'm saying? And that actually represents the Tetragrammaton or the name Yahweh, but there was an old custom that they used to say you're not supposed to use Jehovah's name. You know what I'm saying? This is an old Jewish custom. They got adapted into the way that the King James Bible was written. So everywhere through the whole King James Bible, wherever it says Lord, it's really supposed to say Jehovah. You see what I'm saying? But you and the irony of it, if you hear what I'm saying, Jesus even tell you himself. He's like, it ain't supposed to be written like that. Like if you go to Matthew 7:21, Jesus will tell you, Lord ain't gonna get you there. You got to use the name. You know what I'm saying? So when you pray, make sure you use Jehovah's name, because everybody who calls on that name will be saved. And I could sit here and for hours and explain to you the amount of times I've used that exact script. It's been so many times. Like I'll be in the middle of like a situation where it's hopeless, and I'll be like, Jehovah, save me. I think about Romans 10:13, and it's been so many times where I didn't pray to God and never got my prayers answered. But I can't think of not one time where I prayed to Jehovah and did not get my prayer answered. And it sounds a certain way. Like I never even thought I'd be making videos like this, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get on here and lie to you, and I'm not gonna get on here and give you false hope. Like I ain't nobody paying me to get on here and explain this to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's the difference between praying to God and praying to Jehovah. So if you're watching this video, you know what I'm saying, I want you to keep this in mind in your next time you go through your spiritual system, or you talking about God and stuff like that. The real God, his real name is Jehovah. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you spell his name right. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jay-Z say, Hov. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? On that note, you know what it is. Make sure you smash that subscribe and like button. And before I get out of here, I want to tell you,